What's up guys, Shawn Body High Performance Nutrition here, up on the rooftop. Don't have any secret advice today, I have more coming, but today I have a secret new product I gotta tell you about. You've probably heard about it. I know a lot of you have because we sold our entire first run before we even released it. PA7. I wanna get into what it is, a little bit about how it works, and a little bit more explanation that you guys need to know. So first of all, the name, PA7. It stands for phosphatidic acid 7, and 7 just because it's the 7th in the product series for us. So PA7, that explains the name. Got a lot of questions. Why'd you call it PA7? So the main ingredient is phosphatidic acid. There's also a full clinical dosage of estrogen, but the big player here is the phosphatidic acid. And it's not just any phosphatidic acid, it's Mediator. That's what this big orange logo is on the front of the bottle. Mediator is the patented and trademarked and clinically proven and tested variation of phosphatidic acid. That's one of the first questions I got, because there is a small amount of phosphatidic acid naturally occurring in molecules like lecithin. That's not going to cut it in order to get these protein synthesis and mTOR elevation benefits that I'm going to get into, or the gains in strength and lean muscle mass and the decreases in body fat. So we started conception and testing on this product almost 6 months ago, and you're looking at the #1 test subject. A lot of people have noticed over the last few months that I've gotten a little bit bigger, I've continued to get stronger, and of course this goes hand in hand with my dialed in training and diet. I'm always on point with these two things. I train my ass off and I always eat a nutritionally proper diet for my goals, which is currently to gain lean muscle mass. But the only thing I've changed, because I've been doing that for the last 10 years, the only thing I've changed is incorporating PA7 on top of everything else that I already do. For me, this has led to being the strongest I've ever been. I recently hit my squat PR of 405. I recently hit my deadlift PR of 485. I recently hit a dumbbell incline bench press PR with 130s for 3 reps. I'm the strongest I've ever been across the board, and I'm also the biggest and the leanest. I'm currently sitting around 173, 175 at a lower body fat than I've ever been at this weight. So I attribute a lot of that to this product right here. Now, if you don't know already, if you haven't seen it on our website, we announced this product just over a week ago, and within 48 hours we had sold out our entire first production run. Normally when you're launching a new product, you don't overproduce. You produce what you think you're gonna need for 12, 16 weeks in order to gauge market interest, and then you may scale up your runs from there. Well, that didn't work out here, because the amount of interest that we were able to generate just by explaining and showing you guys what this product could do was enough to sell it out. Now, with that said, I want to let you guys know a little bit of the behind the scenes that went into making this product. The Mediator phosphatidic acid is a very sensitive ingredient. It's known as a phospholipid, and it is sensitive to moisture and heat. Not in the sense of the material itself degrading or becoming ineffective, but in the sense of being able to handle it. So the traditional manufacturing process to make capsules involves dropping the material into the capsules at a very high speed and closing the capsules, and thereby creating thousands and hundreds of thousands of capsules. A typical run for us with this might be somewhere in the 500,000 to 1 million capsule range. You need to use a machine that can produce, maybe about 30 to 50,000 capsules a day in order to be able to sustainably create this product at a rate that would fulfill the demand. However, we ran into some really serious challenges when making it, and we discovered that as soon as the machines were running, and these are very high grade, multi-million-dollar pharmaceutical machines, they start getting a little bit hot as they run for an hour or more. And that causes the material to get waxy, and when that happens, we cannot reliably put it into capsules. Now, when we found out this was happening, of course our first instinct is to test the capsules that we're making, and we found that it was unreliable, the dosage. It wasn't within the 1% that we like to see from capsule to capsule. And this means that we had to go back and totally re-engineer the production process, and in this case the solution was to use a very, very slow running machine, and that caused a slight delay in our production. So you'll note, if you pre-ordered, we were supposed to ship last week, but we were set back by about a week and a half by the need to change our production method to a very slow technique. We could have gone with the faster technique and got this done very, very much faster and more cost effectively, to be honest with you. But that's not what we're about. I would never release a product that wasn't perfect, and in that case, that required us to go back to the drawing board and figure out the correct way to make it. Now for the future, we've already engineered a new way to make it at that higher speed with a lower temperature manufacturing process. So we're gonna be good, but I wanted everyone to know why it is that we delayed our official launch and shipping of the pre-orders by a week. It's because the quality control of our products is the #1 priority in my mind. Of course they have to be effective, of course they gotta be badass with the science, but the quality is everything. It's everything. What's on this label is always gonna be in our product. We independently tested to prove this. This product in this case is independently tested by the Banned Substance Control Group and the NSF for Sport Committee, so you have 2 different world-renowned and reputable agencies backing up what we put in our products. But moreover, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night, guys. If I knew that we had released a product that wasn't perfect, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. It means everything to me that some of you, and a lot of you, probably everyone watching this video, have put your trust in us to give you products that you consume and put in your body for an intended result. This is not a lifestyle brand in the sense of treating it like clothing that you wear. We take making our products very, very seriously. So I wanted to give you guys the update. Now, a little bit of background, and I'm gonna wrap up about how it works, just because some of you have questions, although we've explained it very, very well, and I'll put the product description below here so you can click and read even more of the science. But when you take PA7, it stimulates a protein in your cells called mTOR. This is responsible for your body's ability to uptake and synthesize new protein and amino acid molecules, which are then turned over into lean muscle mass. What this means for you is faster recovery, increased strength, increased lean muscle mass, and decreased body fat. These are easy claims to make, but we've substantiated them with university placebo-controlled double-blind research from the University of Central Florida and one other published human study. Both of them are linked on our product page, so you can check them out. These are both 8-week studies with trained subjects. Means they've been working out already, so these aren't newbie gains. They're on controlled diets and workouts, so everyone's working out the same and eating the same. The group that took the PA7 molecule, the phosphatidic acid mediator, outgained the placebo group significantly, which you can see on our charts and graphs. So this is a product that if you're serious about gaining lean muscle, if your diet is on point, if your nutrition is in check with your goals of gaining lean muscle or maintaining it while you're dieting, if your training is intense enough to create progressive overload, this is a product that you definitely want to be on. Again, we're completely sold out right now, but we are taking pre-orders for the next run, which we expect to be completed in about 3 weeks, and thereby we'll be in stock, hopefully, you know, for good at that point. But check this out. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'm extremely excited about this, as you can tell, because I personally benefited, and you're going to see a lot of testimonials from people who we allowed to beta test it before it came out, coming forward very soon. All right, guys, any questions, comment below. You can always email me, SeanTrobody@hpnsupplements.com. Peace.